All right, people, we're live. And we are going to do some. Are these 11s or 12s? 12U. This is going to be great. I haven't. Oh my God, I haven't called tiny people in so long. Yeah, so let people know what's up. So, so what happens? Go on YouTube, click visit channel, and when you click visit channel, the first thing that should be is live. In fact, let me check mine too. Yeah, so right here, you're on this. You click visit channel, and the first thing that should pop up is that right there. Oh, good. Okay, go back. I'll put it live. Put it live. Videos. That's it. Oh, I got it. I get it. So I'm going to go to the visit channel like this. Wow, that sucks. Sorry. White varsity. Then this live. Yeah, what's up with that? It's not fair. Sorry, one more time. Because it's showing up on mine. That's it, right? Click on it. Yeah, it's running. Is this YouTube? That's the most bizarre thing ever. That's, but that's wild. It's on yours, right? Oh man, I'm about to be scared. No, that's important. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, just click share on the link. Good. Did it just pop up? Man, that's like video suppression, man. They're doing my videos. We got Hey Mickey playing in the background, testing my sound, testing my headset. I got fans next to me. I got fans on my left, fans on my right. And we are going to have POPO, sorry, POPO, Bears Volleyball Club, against 808, 808 Athletic Club. This is 12 and under. Finals? Nice. So I was with LA Volleyball Club for 3 years. It was fun. It was fun calling a match because LA Volleyball Club. I was there for 3 years with Jason Olive. I coached his daughter, who, by the way, she's 17 and she is. I've never seen anything at that age. I've never seen anything like her. Just like her dad. Her dad was an All-American at U of H at Hawaii. And a Versace model. That, that guy over there with the black hat and yellow hula thing or yellow necklace. I mean orange necklace. Black hat, orange necklace in the crowd. Tallest guy. Yeah. Yeah, you tried. I saw that. All right, we are live at the Hawaii Convention Center. This is Honolulu, Hawaii. This is Center Court. I'm Jason DeBeas. This is NY Varsity Sports. Thank you for having me in your living room. Thank you for having me in my life. They call them the little girls, but let me tell you something. Both of these teams have been playing big, absolutely big gold medal round finals for the 12s and unders. I bring you 808 Athletic Club, headed up by the legendary Ali. Okay, we're just going to call him Ali, just like we call Madonna, Madonna, and just like we call Cher, Cher. Don't need any last names, just the one name. And they're playing the Bears, a P-O-P-O volleyball club. Headed up by Shayna Naihi. This is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this as you hear a lot of noise on the sideline. They're presenting awards for the previous group, LA Volleyball Club. I have a special affection and significance. I was a volleyball skills coach at Los Angeles Volleyball Club, headed up by Jason Olive, one of the guys who helped engineer the Hawaiian Festival, what we're watching right now. But never mind that, we have a real match here. We got real competitors here. And at the service line, number 12, Gemma Valverde. And for those of you watching the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Just click like. It costs nothing. Helps with the algorithm. Also, the comment section is wide open for anyone that needs to give a shout out to anybody. Also, anyone that needs to correct me with some of the last names, because I am a man, I am a New Yorker in a strange land. Help me with the pronunciations here, and in return, if you ever take a trip to New York, I will help you with the Italian names. This is a broadcast and a podcast, so very interactive. Comment section, people talking to each other, people talking to me, and grow the game. This is what volleyball is all about, and that's why we're here at the Hawaiian Convention Center. Gemma to serve. Okay pass. Oh, up and down. A little bit of a staring contest there as the Bears strike first blood, score the first point. Ball on court. Little leather laundry, if you will. Hitting the reset button on the serve, and Valverde again. Pretty much the same spot. This time they go outside. Line over. Not yet. Free ball. 808 on the attack. Will they go right side? Yep. That's number 13. She gets done. Free ball action. Who's going to blink for that second point? That ball never makes it over, and doubling the score are the Bears. A P-O-P-O. That's a pretty good pass to the target, going over on 2. Looking for 3. Up and down set, taking a swing. That's number 11, Yagi. Outside set, staying down. Wow, that's a lot of torque behind that down ball. Another free ball pass going to the middle. Doug. Back to the right side, and pretty good whip cross court. That's number 13. Lykia Whitford. Dubois. Or, well, if she's not French, we'll say Dubois. Lykia serves to position 1. Pretty good pass. Set out of the pipe. A lot of traffic. No hit there. Free ball situation. Outside set. Up and down on the tip. Cross court pitching the 4. Balls into the net. And now we have a tie game. Taking care of that score. Lykia to serve. She goes straight to Kayana, and Kayana gets caught high on that one. Now 808 has a 1-point lead. That's Kayana Nahi. She's got a sister, Kalena Nahi. That ball served to position 5, and that's another ace for Lakia. Or should I say Laikia? Again, comment section, light it up. Give me that pronunciation. Laikia. Will she go back to position 6? Yes, she does. That ball's backwards. Got to bring it back, and that's a free ball. 808. Pretty good free ball pass going out of the middle. And that's never over. And now the score was within 1 for the Bears. And there's Kaylina Nahi. That's her sister. Going for it all. It's 24. Riley Sharoma. And he serves again. We have a tie game, 4 apiece. Wow, position 1. Man, that's as close to perfect as a position 1 service you're going to get. Zone 1. One of the most difficult balls to pass, in the sense that it's more often than not takes away the setter's court vision. There's a short serve. That had a pretty good drop on it. Free ball situation. I think they're going to go middle high, and they do. Oh, pretty good swing out of the middle. Going on the wing, and look out. Right into my living room. Trying to take out sensitive items. Courtesy of number 13. Sorry, that was actually 17. That's Rhea. It's now 6'5". Sorry, let's call it 5'6". Favor of the Bears. Jade Naleja Texiera at the service line. Going through her pre-serve ritual. That ball's into the tape, and she looks a little sad about that, but team's there to lift her up and on to the next point. The lead is now 2. They're in rotation 1 right now. Setter's back row. Teixeira was the last server, and set on the outside, cross court. Wow, pretty athletic move, and 2 contacts by the middle blocker. The lead is now within 3. Middle blocker 17, Olivia Williams. A block you're allowed to hit, but hitting attempt you're not allowed to hit again. Up and down. Coming on the outside. There's a tip into a lot of traffic. 1 over. Another free ball situation, looking for 9. Not yet. On the outside. Wow, pushed deep to position 5, and man, teammates always have each other's back. Set out of the middle. Another good dig. You're going to see a lot of digs. And that ball is out of bounds. The Aloha spirit is no matter how fast or hard you hit it. These young ladies are digging machines at every age group, and timeout is called by Coach Ali from 808. Once again, thank you for joining me. We have people watching live streams at a local level, but I'm in Hermosa Beach, California, and I always have subscribers of interest at the juniors level. I'm a longtime coach there for Evolution and Los Angeles Volleyball Club, who's here, and Endless Summer Beach Volleyball, which is part of Beach Volleyball National Events. There's no place in the world I'd rather be at this time than right here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Pretty good hold on her platform. That was nice. Another free ball situation. They're looking for 10. Oh, into the tape. On to the next play. 808 gets the ball back. That's number 10. Leilani Magno. The lefty. Hooks it. And that ball drifts out of bounds wide and scores now 10-6. Sub coming in. That's number 17. 17 is Olivia Williams. Might have misnamed someone else, excuse me. Olivia serving out of the middle. She goes middle to position 5 and 6. Outside set. Free ball situation. Olivia setting. Giving her middle blocker a little bit of room to hit. And number 26. Sophia Duarte kind of caught that on the way down, and now the score is 7-10. Bonatago with the serve. Good recovery out of the middle and going over the top. Another good dig. Free ball situation. Oh, what a beautiful hold in her platform. That ball hit cross court off the outstretched hands of Olivia Williams, and strategically Olivia kind of wants to play that ball out and in, more like off the court and on as opposed to on and off. It just allows her to face the hitter. And when you face the hitter, it gives you permission to make one move to the ball because the ball's coming that fast. You don't have a lot of reaction time if you make more than one move. Unless you're a super ridiculous athlete. Wow, ball's dug coming outside. Going shallow one. And there it goes again. Deep 5. Coming on the outside again. Oh, wow. I like that she took a rip out of it. That ball sails out of bounds with Lakia from 808. Not exactly shy on the swing. Score is 11-8. Going to switch the colors. Sorry, just going to take a moment and switch the colors. It's a little better. 12-8 for the Bears. Number 1 to serve. Number 1 in her jersey. Number 1 in our lives. Kayana Naihi serves to zone 1. Free ball situation. Going to the middle. Redirect back to zone 1 and 2. Free ball for free ball. Who's going to blink? There's a swing. And that's, wow, unable to retrieve that. And 3 unanswered points for P.O. The Bears. Kayana to serve. Naihi. Wow, that ball had some movement on it. Started left shoulder, finished right shoulder, and a very deserving ace as the Bears take a commanding 6-point lead. Kayana to serve. Oh no, we got a substitution coming in, and And in comes number 30. Camille Lee. There are two Camille's on this team. There's one I'm going to call Millie, and this one we are going to call Camille. So number 30 coming in and goes right to her, and a nice welcome to the game serve by Kayana. Extends the lead to 7 in this first set. For those of you that are just joining us, welcome. Thank you for having me in your living room. Thank you for having me in your life. Jason DeBay is courtside. Court 1 of the Convention Center, affectionately known as Center Court. And that catcher high. And I mean, that's as good as you're going to get on position in the pass set. Neither she can or can't. But in her defense, not the easiest server in the world to pass at any age group at any level. And the second timeout is called by Coach Ali. Just having a good time. Let's do a zoom in on what we think Coach Ali is saying. I like that. He's allowing them to work it out a little bit. I think if you're a coach in that situation, I think the best thing you can say is, hey, girls, we got them exactly where we want them. At every age group, sometimes you just tell your girls, hey, like, don't worry about things going wrong out there. Like, if every possible worst scenario has already taken place, you don't have to worry about the worst case scenario. It's already happened, and now there's nothing left to do except play volleyball. Kayana to serve, zone 1, free ball situation. She gets it back. They're going outside. That's Kailina. I believe number 7 is her sister. Yep, the Naihi sisters. Now the lead extends to 9. Kayana to serve. Number 1 by jersey, but number 1 in our hearts. And ends her run at 9. And in this case, the only ones that could stop the Bears are the Bears in this case. Back to serve receive, and another sub coming in. It's 24. That's Riley Sharoma. She's at the service line. All her body language says between 6 and 1. And yes, she goes to 1. That's a tough pass. That's a 1 over. Outside set to the A zone. Another free ball opportunity. Man, what great speed by the setter and getting out of the way. Outside set. Naihi out of bounds. Sorry, I didn't give him a point for the last one. We're keeping score. Scores table's got it right for me. Sharoma to serve again. Will she go back to position 1? No, she goes to 6, and that drifts into the net, and the lead is back to 8 for the PO Bears. P-O-P-O. Sorry, P-O-P-O Bears. I love apostrophes. I love Hawaii. 26 in the serve, and Sophia puts one short. That's pass short. There's a tip, gets dug. Going on the outside. Back to Naihi. Cross court, that's a shorty. And a little bit of a courtesy dive for the coach. And there's the side out. Number 23, Millie Lomavita to serve. That's the other Camille. She will be affectionately known as Millie in this game. And a free ball situation. Down ball situation, that might be in, and maybe that's in or out, but sometimes if you got to go, you got to go as that ball sails long. We have an old saying, if you're not sure if it's in or out, you take it. And once you go all the way, because you're more likely to mess up a ball being unsure. Whoa, there's a pretty good serve that's got credited with an ace, and now the lead has shrunk to 5. Millie Lomavita to serve, her third attempt. She goes back to 6 and 5, left shoulder serve, and another ace. Timeout is called to her credit. Head coach Shana Naihi. That name sounds familiar. Family affair here in Honolulu, Hawaii. We're back from the timeout. One timeout left for the Bears, and 808 has used both of theirs. They get a free ball situation going back to the middle. Nice wind up. That ball sails out of bounds, but there is a net violation, and it's going to stay with 808 as the lead closes to 3. It's a good call by the top ref. A pretty obvious C on that one, as Lomavita is still at the service line doing Lomavita things. Served to position 5, and that was a good one, but too bad for her. The ref never blew the whistle. So that's going to be a replay. So if I can get some sound from the court. Here we go. Another good serve. Movement on it. Great adjustment by Naihi. There's a back set, and that ball goes into the net. And that is Laikia. A little bit of hesitation in her swing, and sometimes if you're gonna go all the way. I think it's 1916. They have 15-20 on the scoreboard. Okay, fixing it with the table, the book. Set out of the middle, and that ball is in. Over the block, over the dig, and finds what we call the elegant spot, or what adults call the All-American. Gemma Belbeda to serve. That serve is deep, and that ball drifts long. And back to business is Club 808. Laikia, Whitford Du Bois. Short serve, zone 1, okay pass. Drifter set, gets dug. Back set out of the D zone. Another good dig. Wow. Nice long platform by Laikia. And would love to have that one back. And Laikia looks like she's beating herself up over that one, and she really shouldn't. This is volleyball. This is fast break volleyball. And you have to take swings unapologetically, because without misses like that, Laikia, you wouldn't have so many good ones, okay? Whoa, what a great touch. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. bigger girl worthy defense play by the Bears. It's going over on 2, but that goes to position 6. Pretty easy dig. And man, is it worth it when you bring it back and get the point as a result. Of course it is. 2 points away from securing the first set. That is Naihi. Wow, that ball moved left, finished right, cross court. There's a better swing. Free ball. Going on the outside and dump. Who's going to take a swing? Naihi, nope. This is going to be the game of the free balls, keeping it in play. There's a pitch on the outside, and that one she takes a jump and tip out of, and good things happen when you just release and let it go. And there was a little bit of a feeling out process by both teams, and maybe a little bit of a stage shyness. We are on center court, but as these points go on, you know what happens? Volleyball takes over. The only thing you remember and the only thing you revert back to is what you know best. And all 12 girls on the court, that's what they know. They're out here to play, and there's an ace. Wow, my goodness, what a crazy drop on that cuts the lead to 5. Teixeira. I'm a Yankee fan. I should know that last name. Serve receive is a little bit wide on the left, very spread out. And that's very, very hard to recover when serve receive is spread out like that. But I guess strategically they were trying to crash in on it. The problem is if the serve goes short or deep, your ability to crash on it requires a second move or third move. Very, very difficult to do. Not saying that they can't. I mean, the skill set for these 12 and under girls is, again, just so impressive. And I'm just having so much fun calling this match. We got 19-23. Teixeira to serve again. Will she go back to the middle? She does. She goes middle, right shoulder. Tight one and a little bit of a SWAT team action. And we play on. And oh my goodness. Let that be a lesson to people of all age groups. If you do nothing, you get nothing. She did something on that. And gets set point opportunity number 1. 68 to serve. That's Jacelyn Moniz. A little bit of an administrative thing at the scores table. Maybe making sure they got it right. And thumbs up by the down ref, and we're ready to go for set point number 1. Oh, wow. That was an man, talk about it. Oh, man, she just wants some action. That ball's out. She's like, forget this out stuff. I want to play. Wow, there's the drop, and staving off set point, at least for one more play, is 808. 808 Athletic Club. Oh, good lefty server right there. There's a free ball situation. 808 on the attack. Looking for 21. Not yet. Oh, here comes the scrap fest. I love it. There's the back set and handled okay. In fact, more than enough to get to 21. That's Raya Abanatago for 808. Sorry, 21. And timeout is called, and now 2 timeouts, both teams. I'd actually like to just do a switch on the teams and scores, swap teams, scores and colors, like that. There we go. Perfect. Same scores, same teams. I wanted to swap the colors too, but I guess I can do that later as we're at set point opportunity number 2. Magno to serve and free ball looking for 23. Not yet. Did they go to Naehi? They do. Free ball opportunity and up and down set, and that ball gets dug, and another back set. Free balls. Someone's going to take a swing. Who's going to be first? Another free ball. Just playing the ball control game. Sometimes you don't want to beat yourself, and sometimes you have to take a chance, and there it is. And the first team that decided to take a chance was rewarded with such, and winners of the first set are the Bears. POPO. Thank you for the comment section. It's just pronounced Reya. Gotcha. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, colors are switched properly, and comment section says yay. They're helping me with some of the pronunciations, of course. So, yep, got a nice healthy group of people watching from everywhere, and pleasure's all mine. Didn't get all dressed up for nothing. This is why we're here. Yeah, so strategically, I really love the serve location. I really love the girls' ability to keep the ball in play, right? Sometimes offensively, you're not always ready to take that swing. And sometimes, you just have to keep the ball in play and play defense. Both teams, notably good digging, good positioning, better job facing the hitter. The platforms are uber flat. It almost looks like their arms get 6 inches longer when they pass, and it is absolutely fun game to watch. And that's where we are. So strategically, we're just thinking for 808, maybe they just take a little bit more chances on 6, right? This is what they train for. This is what they practice for, and now we're in a finals game for them to, either give yourself permission to miss, give yourself permission to hit. Right? There's nobody out there that hits that gets successful kills without missing them. That's just the life of a volleyball player. And even at this early age, you compete, and at the same time, remember to have a good time. Just my sentiments, but once again, it's very, very good. Honor, duty, and privilege to call it such a fun game, and who doesn't like 12s? Who doesn't like tiny people who set balls like grown-ups? They're moving like lightning out there. Yeah, lots of games of tag to make this happen, huh? All right, we're in the second set. The Bears leading 1-0, and I got one job to do here: just take care of the score, and I got it. As Loki from Avengers would say, you had one job, just the one. But clearly, both teams well coached. Clearly, both teams. It's like every time there was a hard-driven ball, it's like they woke up. They're just unintimidated, and they felt like it was real volleyball. So clearly, they have practices where there are hard-driven balls and some digs that allow this age group to adjust their matrix to the speed of the ball in a real game. And kudos to both coaches. Well coached. Oh, there's kind of a wait for the whistle. I don't think the referee blew the whistle on that. So Millie's going to have the luxury of a replay. So we got two Camilles on that team, number 23 and number 30. They're both Camille. So 23, we're going to call Millie, and the other player, for all intents and purposes, call Camille. Free ball situation. There's a set. Wow, and man, and that's what I'm talking about. That's a swing that made everybody in the crowd move. First point. 8-0 on serve receive, and that ball goes into the tape, and we're even at one apiece. That was Naihi with a miss. Number 13, Lakia Woodford. I'm not sure if it's Dubois or Dubois. A lot of moving parts. I didn't have an opportunity to ask. Oh, bringing it back. My goodness. Free ball opportunity going to the middle and put down, and another free ball opportunity back to the middle. Great front row activity by the Bears. Good dig. Who's going to blink? This one, she goes deep. Putting outside. No. Taken by the middle again. 1-1. Someone will make a move. Outside. Naihi gets dug. Number 10, the lefty, winding up, had to hit that with her right. There's a net violation on number 11, and the guilty smile of Chloe Yagi, equivalent to the cats who swallowed the canary. Teixeira to serve. She's got a good position in position 5 going. That's left back, middle back. Very interested to see if she goes back there. Yes, she does. Right there. There's the tweener. Almost a Mystic Mac call by yours truly, and that ball is out of bounds. Moniz to serve. Time she goes to Ibana, and ball is dug. And front row setter, perfectly legal. Free ball. Will they go to Naihi? No. They go to number 11. She's clear. And look out, right into our living room, trying to take out electronic equipment with the elegant shot. But she missed again. Moniz to serve again. Wow. Left shoulder serve. Just an absolutely terrific serve by Moniz. Extends the lead to 2. Amia Rose on the left side. She's got to be ready for that from the contact. This time she hooks it, and that ball is out of bounds. And every now and then, ducking is a good thing in the sport of volleyball, and that is no exception. Or should I say the exception that rewrites the rule. Number 10, Leilani Magno to serve. She's got some movement on that one, and there's an ace. Score is now 4-4. Yubana Tago to serve again. No, actually scratch that. Leilani Magno to serve. That was her, sorry. We got a double sub. Coming back in is number 17, Olivia Williams. Olivia's a right side, and I think they're running we'll find out if they're running a 5-1 on this. Ball's dug. No, they're going 6-2. And that's Olivia with the set. Nahi with the swing. Ball's dug. Another free ball. Little backwards pass, but that's okay. Back to them. Free ball for free ball. Bringing it back. And that is in. Right side swing, and there's a nice whip. Cross court. Got it. Nice whip by number 35, Lania Layson from the Bears. She got dug, but expect to see a little bit more activity on that. We got 5-5 fixing the score for you guys. Wow, that ball's going backwards, and look out. Number 17, Rhea Ibanatago to serve. Going right back to the middle, going deep. Worked the first time, why not? Hey, there's a left side swing. Going to the outside, and now all of a sudden, wow, you would have thought they got marching orders from both coaches to say hit at everything. And the lead is extended to 2. Wow, 4-ball hit to the middle. Transition. There's a tip. Going on the outside and another tip. Tip for tip. Looking to get to 8. There's a swing and the dig. Going outside. Naihi tip. Got it. There you go. Thanks to the announcer. That's Naihe, not Naihi. Naihi, Kayana. Whoa, man. The top of the tape deciding the fate on that one. The world stood still and allowed fate to take over. Coming back to serve. Number 24, Riley Shiroma. She's in there to dig a ball out of position 6. Yep. There's a dig, transition. Oh, wow, that ball just out of bounds. Now the lead is cut within 1, but you gotta love the swing by Millie Lomavita. Very good at the service line. She'll be next up. They're in row 2. That ball is moderate and good swing, touch block, and she knows she's got to go, and she got it. A little bit of early cheering, but defense did pick that up. Sophia Duarte to serve. She serves at Texera. Texera with a good pass back to her, and line over, gets dug. Going into the middle back. Free ball to position 1. Coming middle, not yet. Will they go outside? Taihe, dug. Taking a whip. Now 9-8. Taking a whip on that miss. It's 13. Lakia Whitford. Is the outside set, and there's the swing she's looking for. Millie Lomovita ties the score and goes back to the service line, and She's a dangerous one. She can get a lot of points. Her floater's got some movement on it, and I mean some left and right. And there it goes again. Wow. Left shoulder served, handled okay. Free ball. There's the drop. Millie goes to set. Pretty good back set, and that ball's into the tape. Oh my goodness, and this time the fate of the tape had a different idea, this time favoring the Bears. Man. That's number 12, Gemma Valverde to serve. This time she goes a little bit deeper to 6 and 5 and get a free ball situation, but no, the free ball gets botched by number 10, Leilani Magno. Expect Leilani to get the serve. No, they go middle. It's back set and free ball situation. Will they go outside? Yes, they do. Neihe. Free ball. Pretty good swing out of the middle. Dug again. Go to Leilani. Touched up. Tip for tip. Wow, and there's a whip. I think it's really, really wild that the pace of the game seems very moderate until one of these young ladies swings. And it must be a Hawaiian thing. Everyone has a heavy-handed swing, even at this age group. Just incredible. I mean, some of these balls that go out, okay, I get it. It looks like they have somewhere to go, but very, very impressed with technique and torque that comes with the near and distant future of these players. So right now we're back from the timeout. Valverde to serve. Front row, you got number 10, Leilani Magno there. And of course, you have Jade, number 32, Jade Teixeira. And of course, number 13, Lakia Whitford. In row one, and that was cleaned up pretty nicely for the free ball on the attack. Going to the middle, drilled into the tape. Big smile on her face. She knows she's got it next time. That's number 68, Jesslyn Moniz. Lakia Whitford to serve. The announcer says Dubois, and that's what I thought. We'll save Dubois for the authors. Oh, wow. A little bit of a campfire defense on that, unrecovered. Kalina Nahe to serve. Pick her sister's front row now. And there's an ace! Wow. What a great drop on that. Curious drop on a half topspin, half float serve. There's the back set and a jump and a dinking again. And this time there's a good swing and finally hitting her stride, number 30. That's Camille Lee, the other Camille, if you will. And lead is now 4. trailing by 4 in the set. And also trailing 0-1 in the match is the Academy, 808. 808 Athletic Club, if you will. Teixeira to serve. That ball gets shot cross court. Free ball opportunity, and there's a roll shot. That ball is position 1 and another free ball. Coming to the outside. Big wind up and two-hand tip. That ball is long, and that lead is cut to 2. Amia Rose, Kikumu for 808. This is on the outside, and free ball. Going to take a swipe at it and keep it in play. Back to Kikumu, and as Bob Bucher would say, just a bit outside. Moniz to serve. Expect Amelia Rose to get this serve. She's going to go to 5. No, she goes to 1. What do I know? And moreover, she gets the ace and extends the lead to 5. A little bit of a right-hander's cutty on that. She's got kind of a whip around on her shoulder swing on that serve, and she gets to do it again. That ball is deep and pretty good pass, and there's the dump. A little fly swatter dig by the block. Tried to keep it alive, and attention to detail is one of the easiest things you can get caught not paying as far as second hit, first hit over. A lot of the rhythm in practice in some of these games is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So every now and then a 1, 2 or a 1 sneaks up on you. Cross court, and nice balance, nice swing. Now the lead is closed within 3. Wow, there's a nice line swing. And that's exactly what I was talking about in terms of just everyone in Hawaii that knows how to dig. And there's a ball on court, a little bit of leather laundry, needs to be cleaned up. Camilla Lee, number 30 to serve. That's deep 1, and that's a problem. Man, but I love how the Bears get 3 touches off of that. Nothing's free. Everything is earned. The timeout is called as the lead is now 2, and still a little bit of an uphill climb for 808, but they're in the mix, only trailing by 2. So educating some people at home, 12 and unders, the net is a little bit lower than 13s. 13s is when the girls start playing at a women's height net. A women's height net is 7'4 and 1/8. Men's height net, I believe for 15s and above, is the middle is no lower than 7'11 and 5/8, and the sides are no higher than 8 feet, allowing a 3/8 inch difference from side to side. And similarly on the beach, same heights. I just found out recently that over 50 is lower than 8 feet. So all of the guys thinking of going to nationals that want to start hitting again, guess what? They lowered the net just for us. Oh, that ball is in. Wow. All indications look like it was going out, and it took a nasty turn back in. Wow. Every Even the parents were saying out, and somehow, some way, this ball lands back in. And now Lee has another opportunity to serve and tie it. Deep ball, and that's in two. Man, just hitting all the right spots. And now, after being down 1-0, after being down by a significant margin, as much as 17-12 this second set, we now have a tie game at 17 apiece. Cross-court swing, and that ball just absolutely luft balloons out of bounds, and she let it out verbally, but she's hitting the reset button really, really quick. Naihe need to take more on serve receive on that, and she does. Will they go back to Naihe? No, they go right side, and I don't blame them. Consistent swing by number 11. And there's the tip, and yeah, number 11, Chloe Yagi, has been automatic on that swing. Don't blame them for going back, and now the score is 19-17 in the lead for the first time. Going to 8:08 for the first time this match. Well, from the previous play, but it's now 19, and good footwork getting back there for the deep one. Chloe hits the ball out. And at this age group, it certainly explains the hesitancy of taking swings. There were a lot of free balls in the beginning, but both teams are warmed up. The feeling out process is over. And now they're just taking swings. Free ball, looking for 20. Oh, what a dig. What a touch. Free ball opportunity. 8:08 gets the free on the attack. Back on the outside. Into the net. Catching a break are the Bears. A P-O. A P-O-P-O. P-O-P-O. Got you. See? You see enough apostrophes, you kind of get it. Oh, pretty good serve, but an even better pass to the target. Shot out of the middle. Not yet. Set out of the middle. Oh, and what a beautiful cutback. Say her name. That's 26, Sophia Duarte. And Chloe to serve. Chloe Yagi had a really, really good serve between 6 and 5, and wasn't sure I was more impressed with the serve or the pass. Outside set, and there's the tip. Teardrop! Millie Lomovita, worthy of wearing number 23. Now extends the lead to 2. Ibanatago to serve. Free ball situation. Looking to convert. Looking to get to 22. And, oh, there's the dig. Will they go D-zone to her? No. Free ball situation back to 8:08 on the attack. They go to the middle. Got it! Once again, Millie Lomovita. Remember the number, remember the name. The lead is now 22-19 and in timely fashion, if you will. Timeout is called by Coach Naihe. Fun match. Had a feeling it would be, and here we are. Once again, thank you for joining me. Jason DeDelius, NY Varsity Sports. This is Honolulu, Hawaii. This is the Hawaiian Convention Center. This is Court 1. And this is the 12 and under championship by two highly competitive, high-octane, hard-digging, tough-serving teams. leading by 3 in a set. Still trailing 0-1 in the match. Is 808 Athletics. Serve out of the middle and left shoulder serve. And the Shankalopoulos is back. The dinosaur we all thought was extinct. We dug up the bones. And the Shankalopoulos is real. Ivana Tago to serve again. Will she go left shoulder again, position 6? Yes, she does. Wow, and that was even better than the first one, but I'm even more impressed with the pass that leads to a free ball. Trying to get to 24, going to the middle. Got it! Millie! 2 Camille's on this team, but the Millie Camille is the one shining her star in the front row in the middle. Set point opportunity number 1. Oh, man. If this wasn't fun before, it's getting fun for you now, for the people watching. But for me, if it's volleyball, I'm always having fun. Oh, what a throw. Everyone's got an arm. She goes left shoulder middle, and why not? It's worked for her the previous 2 serves, and that one was probably the best one out of all 3. A crazy, ridiculous drop on that serve between position 6 and 5, middle back, right, left back end. And now, are you ready for the dramatic 3rd set to 15? Here we go. I'm gonna grab something to drink, excuse me. Yeah, someone else did that, I promise. All right. What better song, Kamala, than Hey Mickey?
Amazing.
So, guys, Kamala Whitaker joining us at the booth right now. So, Kamala, the first set, as I aim my camera towards us, the first set was kind of a feeling out process. Just tip, tip, tip. You know, who doesn't want to be the mistake first? And then finally, the girls started blasting the balls long, and they just took the misses and turned it into hits. And I think the coaches are just saying, hey, you know, at some point we got to hit. And that's where we are so far, bringing everybody up to speed.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. This is a nice Big Island team we have on this side. And then we got the legend, Ali Robbins, on the bench over there.
I just call him Ali because when you have a name like that, you don't need no last name.
Right. And that Robbins family is just a legendary volleyball family. It's so great to have him here.
You know, you almost caught me dancing. I didn't realize the camera was on us. I was going to be like, do crazy Jason stuff. All right, we're back to the dramatic conclusion of this match. Number 23 might pick up where she left off. She was on offense middle front. They call her Camille. There are 2 Camilles on this, so they call her Millie. She's Loma Vida. She's done damage front row in the middle, and now she's going to do damage at the service line, I promise. There it is.
There it is. Didn't take long.
An ace is how this game finished, and now an ace is how the next set has begun.
You know, one thing is the U12 ball, when it catches air, it drops a lot faster than the normal U13 and older.
Thanks for bringing that up. I had to remind our audience, it's a little bit of a luft balloon, right? All right, here we go. Defense On the attack, looking for two. And man, I did not know 12s had hand cannons here. I mean, I was out, but geez.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of power sitting behind that swing.
And I didn't know because I saw a tip dust at the beginning of the match, and as soon as someone took a swing, the room temperature changed. Naehi to serve. Oh wow! Did you see her hold her platform and where the platform was faced?
Yeah. And like I said earlier, that ball just catches air so much faster than all the other balls.
No wonder girls are better passers than guys. You guys are training at 12 with that thing, and by the time you get to a ball that's more friendly, you're like, you're kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot better once you get older.
100%.
There it is again.
Between 6 and 1, okay pass, and catches the tape. Free ball situation. 808 takes the free ball. Perfect pass on the attack. Oh, look out! Everybody's aiming for the equipment today. That was Lakia Whitford.
You know, they're missing their swings long and wide, but I love that they're just going up there and swinging away for those.
100%. Got two sisters on this team. This is Kaylina. Naihe. She's got a good jump floater. She's got a sister on the team, and the mom's the head coach, of course. Family affair, of course. On the attack, looking for two, or do they already have two? Excuse me. Man, I got one job to do, coach. There it is, 3-2. Have you ever seen Avengers or Thor when Loki said you had one job to do, just the one?
Yes.
That's me right now. So yeah, this is the system you grew up in, and I'm glad I have you next to me because this is something you easily identify with.
Yeah, when Pio Pio Bears is their club, all the coaches are volunteer coaches, and they're very much a grassroots club.
Yep. A lot of familiar faces from when you grew up? Kind of like you're going to a reunion and your high school science teacher looks the same?
Yes, always. Yeah, and she's got two older daughters who just got third place in the 14s division, playing under my dad.
Wow. Look at that, and there is another ace. And yeah, I always find that weird when I get a little older and I run into someone that they used to teach me. I'm older, my hair's grayer, and they still look the same.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Not fair.
No. Someone drank the Kool-Aid. Oh, deep serve, and I knew that was going to be a problem because a very shallow serve-receive team.
Yeah, very, very shallow and a little bit stacked to the right as well.
Yeah, I saw two tight, one loose on serve-receive. And now they're more bunched in. Oh, wow. And pick your poison. As now the lead is 6-3. Libero's out. 26 is in.
I'm telling you, I would not wish upon anybody to have to pass a U12 ball float.
Right. Well, for me, it's a trifecta because I'm a guy and the net's lower, so it's a lower net and that ball. How's that Catholic thing happen? Up, down, left, right?
Yes.
That's what I do every time I pass on a woman's net. Never mind the ball, all right? I mean, that's even worse. Goes back to the new passer, and this time she takes it with her hands. Down ball going to 32. Another good dig. Oh, there's a good swing. Jade. Wow. Jade with the dig. Will they go back here? No, they go to the middle, and that's the other Camila. If that ball goes out of bounds, that's Camila Lee.
Looks like their middles really love that cross court corner, which is a tough corner to defend if you're not expecting it.
Right. And it's certainly translated to the older groups like Himalele. Both middles love that cutback, and HNL, of course, multi-dimensional middles. Outside set. Oh, wow, and line over. That's number 17. That's Rhea. as the comment section said, just Rayo. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Thank you for the comment section, and pretty good turnout of family and friends just watching it from home or wherever they may be. Score is now 7-4. Oh, that ball trickles into the net. Got a substitute coming, number 17 coming back in the game. That's Olivia Williams. Olivia's also a setter.
At U12, it's such an emotional game. You know, they're so young, mentally still trying to train themselves to stay mentally in it. And so it can turn so quickly at U12.
Yeah, especially at the service line. I agree. Free ball. Williams with the set, going to the middle, giving it back. Got game 3, and look who took a swing. Oh, what a great jump and healthy swing by number. I'm going to get her name in a minute, but man, that ball goes backwards, and a much-needed point for 808. Timeout is called. That swing was number 35. And that's Lainey Layson. Just a true jump, 4-step approach, and whip cross court.
Yeah, there was a lot of power she generated off of that swing.
Let me ask you something as we have a timeout coming here. 12s to 13s, right? There's a significant change. Not significant, but there's a change in net height. And you, who has been coaching multiple years, you know, with the 12s and 13s, is that an adjustment that happens with seamlessly, somewhere between seamlessly and whatever? Can you tell us which side that falls on?
Yeah, I mean, I think for girls, their bodies start to change from 12 to 13 quite a lot. So what I've seen in the past is that change actually starts to happen pretty seamlessly because of the physical changes that happen over the summer.
Yeah, so I guess my question is, do a lot of girls find themselves hitting the ball into the net, or they just grow with the net because of that change?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen both sides of it, but I think most girls are growing with the net at that point at U13. I've had a few teams come back after the summer of U12, and they are growing 4 inches over the summer. So, you know, a couple inches of net change is no problem for them.
I can imagine that. There's a good sub, and I like that sub. They took their time. Wisdom beyond their years with these 12s, huh? Creating a little de facto timeout. Because right now they just suffered 3 aces in a row.
Yeah.
And again, the other Camille. This is Camille Lee doing damage at the service line. Number 23, the other Camille's front row. And that ball is just out.
Ooh, that line judge made me nervous there for a second. No. Took a little delay to call that.
Sometimes as a coach, you look in the corner of your eye like you are paying attention.
Yeah, right? You hope for the best. But,
did you grow 4 inches when you were 13?
I grew, well, through middle school, I grew from 6th grade to 8th grade, grew a total of 9 inches. So a very, very big jump in those couple of years. Yes.
Wow. So God stretched to the long way.
Yes.
Wow. Gonna double check that score. Gotta go to our camera. God stretched her the long way.
Definitely.
Like you were meant to be shorter, and all of a sudden. Here's the outside set and inseam shot, but an even better dig. And man, sometimes the setter has to clear out traffic, but not really sure what else she could have done. Maybe not jam her.
Yeah, that ball was a little tough for a back row setter to come in and get before it reached the net.
You got 11 for 17.
One thing you start to see with younger setters too is because they're expecting something out of system, they'll start charging off the net way too early, and then that ball finds itself on the net, and then they're off balance and just can't pick it up.
Oh man, you got a different rotation Dynamic shift. We had a new setter and wasn't sure who it was, but I guess we'll never know as that ball goes out. The serve receive formation was completely changed as she subbed out the back row setter, Olivia Williams. She wasn't in the game, and I was like, if not her, and if Chloe's passing, who's setting?
Right.
The answer to that next time, I guess. Oh, wow. I didn't even think that was going to go over as a free ball happens. Looking for 9. Going to the middle and back to the tip competition. Not this one. Not 23. Oh, my goodness. And the ref stopped it and called a lift. And the ref could have went another way with that, but it is what it is, to quote one of my favorite Hawaiians.
Parking validation.
Wow. Like you needed to be validated. Come on, girl. This is where you're from. This is the Hawaiian land. You need validation like a fish needs a bicycle. But when it comes to parking, gotta get yours.
Yes.
Hey, Hawaiian Spirit, I got some of these. Thanks for supporting Kiahi Volleyball. And on the other side, of course, is food because they know through a man's heart is his stomach. Or is that food?
Those
Can you eat
are,
these?
I know exactly what those are. Those are freeze-dried nerd gummy clusters. So they're freeze-dried. So that's why they're dried up and
Got it.
puffed up.
So are they just for like design, carnage, or
No,
can I eat them?
it changes the complete texture of it. So it's like extra crunchy.
Oh, yeah, goody gumdrops.
So
Or
good.
actually the opposite of
So
goody
good.
gumdrops. It's crunchy. This ball goes backwards and wow! Once again, dynamic shift in momentum. Just when you think a team is done. 808 looked done before you got here. 808 down. 1-0, down 17-12. Came back in that second set. And here we go again with another comeback by the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, at 12s, things can flip so easily mentally for all these girls. So it's anybody's game at any point.
It's true. Amia Rose. Kekumu to serve. That's deep. She got caught high, and she's going to go middle again. And there's the tip right into the defense. Going back set. That's Millie out of bounds. Was there a touch? No touch. Great non-call by the ref. I mean, there could have been, but there's an old saying, right?
If you're not sure, you didn't see it, you didn't see it. Yeah, we can't be having our refs guess call.
Yeah, that's how you make enemies quick. Guessing. Gilberti to serve. This time she goes to the other Camila. And Camila to Camila on first and second hit. And wow, what a good jump and swing. There's a free ball situation on the attack. Looking to tie it. Nay, hey. Oh, wow, there's a finish on an overpass. That is an older age-worthy swing.
Yeah, she felt real good about that one. She walked off with a little bit of toot. I like it.
Yep. Zooming on what we think Coach Ali's saying. I was doing a fake lip reads the entire tournament. Here's what he's saying. Listen, whatever you had for breakfast, I hope you have the energy, and I'm looking for it. Maybe they can bring it to us. Can they bring back more food for you guys? Well, you could try water. Tell you what, I'm looking at my scoreboard, and it's 12 up, guys. Well, free pizza if we win this game. How do you guys feel about that? Nobody likes free pizza, huh? Not one of you. Okay, you're raising your hand. That's one girl that likes free pizza. Who else? Anybody else? Fine. Go out there and play. Told you guys, I'm the best lip reader in the business.
So accurate. That was such an accurate read.
A round of applause from the crowd behind this Kamala. She's like, there is no one behind us, Jason. Oh my goodness, we have a situation for anyone that just joined us as we go to the free ball. Who's going to get to 13 first? A shorty never makes it over the net.
Wow, that was a big point.
Indeed, and look at her. Man, she cannot get that ball in her hands fast enough. Belberti, eager to serve. 13-12. Oh, wow, that's a low pass. And Millie has to give up the free ball. Did they go to Nahi? Nahi on this thing. Cross court, Doug. Back to Millie. Another tip. Back set. There's someone that likes to swing, and it pays off. Ooh. My goodness, Chloe Yagi.
That ball climbed the net on that one.
There's a player that saves the tips for the waiters. She just never saw a set she didn't like to swing at. Belberti to serve. Will she go back to 6? No, she goes to 1. Oh. No, this time 6. Back set, Millie. Free ball. Going on the outside. Joust. Doug. Oh, man, everybody's at the edge of their seat right now. Back to the middle. Free. Nahi for the win. Maybe. No, back to the middle. Doug. Who's going to blink? Good. Oh, wow, deep shot. Outside for the win. A family win cross court. Not yet. Texera. Doug. Oh, no way. There it is. 15. Family. Friends. Can you feel it?
That is fantastic. That is so great for POPO Bears. Oh, wow.
Family and friends. You can feel the emotion here. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Look at the emotion. Tears of joy. I'm never into crying, Camilla. But when I see tears of joy, I start crying with them because I start feeling with them.
Oh, my gosh. And at this club, most of the kids will start playing together at age 5, 6. So at 12, this is a long time coming for these 12-year-olds. Oh, that's so great.
Emotion both ways. You can see the anguish on some of the players in 808, and I feel for them too. And like you said, there's just a lot of work and a lot of time put into this. As we're going to witness the handshake, there's no way I'm going to take this camera shot away from them. They deserve this. The resolution, even the resolution fixed itself. You know, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Let the celebration begin. 2 very worthy teams, Kamalu. Both teams deserve to be here. Both teams played their tails off. Both teams really, really wanted this, but there can only be one winner today, and that one winner is the Bears.
That's some pretty great 12-year-old volleyball, if you ask me.
Yes. I mean, you don't have a pulse if you weren't excited about that. Where are we? You don't have a pulse if you didn't. At least with game 3, game 1, you're like, okay, they're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And then they were like, wait a second, we know each other. Let's start hitting.
Yeah.
And very exciting game 3.
Yeah. Little hearts taking big risks. I love it.
Isn't that great? And every time we think we're done, Kamala, there's always another match. Always another match. Yesterday, I'd like to apologize to everybody. There was this hour break between when I finished my last match at 6, and I found out there was a boys' match that happened later. They wanted to bring to this court, and they kind of caught me halfway out of the door. And I said, guys, I already tore down. I'm sorry. And I'm like, wait, is it the finals? And they're like, no. And I'm like, I'm out of here.
Leave it.
Hey, good fun. Did you see the men's finals earlier on?
I did. I was waiting on the sideline, waiting for our match to start right after. So I got to watch all 3 sets of that.
That was pretty cool too, right?
It was some great volleyball, very heated, lots of emotions going back and forth between the 2 teams, lots of little chit-chatting across the net.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Chit-chatting, I was telling Jason, because he was with me, Jason Olive, Coach Olive, and he might have agreed with me. I said, chit-chatting is about knowing your team, right? Like if someone's chatting across an interview and you chat back, and if your team gets ace the next play, that's probably not the team you want to, the situation where you want to engage.
Yeah.
But if you have a bunch of Rough Riders with you that are like, whatever you say, we got your back, and that's going to make them play better. That's different. So
yeah, and that's practice too, right? Like I think if you're chit-chatting like that in practice, then your team starts to learn like, hey, we say this means let's go get it, right? So
Right.
I think if you continue to create that environment in practice, you go into the games, you know exactly what moment to say that at.
100%. I think I want to see some more of this celebration. We're going to go on something called the cam phone. Switch you guys to camera 3, if you will, the external display. And here we are. For some of the people who stuck around, we owe it to ourselves to take a look at this and look at these girls.
The hugs, the candy lays, the classic candy lays.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
She's like, Kamala's like, no, you can't eat them.
filled with all kind of goodies.
You know me well enough where you have to look at me and say, no, you can't eat that.
Oh,
Wow. Hey, what a tournament, what a finish. And also, congratulations to you and
thank you.
your 14s, which is the other reason why I'm glad to have you next to me.
Always a
Okay?
pleasure,
Yes.
Jason.
Cool, man. Yeah, you got to get out of here. I'll keep you forever. You know how I am. It's the reason why people don't pick up the phone when I call them.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like, they see it like, man, let me hold on. Before I pick up, let me just get comfortable in my chair. And anyway, cool, man. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around. And you're welcome for streaming. And thank you for joining me. This is NY Varsity Sports for Kamala Whitaker. I'm Jason DeBeas. This guy is a pervert in disguise. He's got me. He knows me. Not something we want to say in the 12s game, but of course we'll keep that under wraps. I love you guys so much, and we got another match coming. I think HNL's supposed to be playing, right? Or are they done?
I think there's supposed to be one more match. I'm not
Right.
sure if they maybe moved it to another court, but
Well, yeah. Hey, stick around. Next 15 minutes, check its live stream. I believe we got one more for Kamala Whitaker. I'm Jason DeBeas. Thank you for joining us, and for now, at least for now, until next time, we're out of here.